Remember, the 5th of November, guys. That's right. Variety came forward to say that HBO is working on a new TV series based on V for Vendetta, guys, that iconic graphic novel. And of course, I'm interested about this too. It's going to be hard to get someone to replace Hugo Weaving. You think Hugo Weaving would come back to play this for a TV series? Please, Hugo, please do it. I mean, honestly, guys, it comes down to that voice. He was perfect for V. And Natalie Portman back then too, when she shaved her head for that, everyone was going crazy about it too. But that storyline was amazing. Of course, talking about coming up, rising up against the British Parliament, and also, guys, the idea of standing up. And a big thing about this, though, too, I think it didn't do like as it was pretty big back then, but like to come forward now and do it seems like a weird timing. It's been so long. Now, actually, I guess next year is the anniversary of the movie, so they're bringing it back to theaters too. So that was the one thing I heard about. Now I'm like, oh, we're doing a series too, so it must be in people's heads right now. Originally published in 1982 to 1985, this film adaptation was massive, guys. Wachowskis actually wrote it too, which was, of course, a big deal back then. I thought they directed it, but they didn't direct it. For some reason in my head, I had thought they had directed it. But, I mean, I'll watch this. I think the movie was phenomenal. I think that the movie was a little bit long. There's a lot of story there, too. So I think maybe in an actual series, you might be able to cover much more and really get into it. So I really hope they take their time with it. Massive amounts of time. Get it on something like HBO Max. You know what I mean? Give it out there. Actually give it like some oomph, some actual, like, be able to put some gore in there, some graphicness, and don't, PC it up, guys. Let's not do that too. Let's not make it there, because there's a lot of great stuff. And of course, the brutality in the V was super brutal in the movie and in the comic, of course, the graphic novel. Super graphic. A lot of the imagery for it too is blood flying everywhere. So guys, do not push this down. Do it right. And I hope it's going to be great. But guys, what do you think? V for Vendetta. The series is coming. Super stoked. I know Sean, but Luke, were you a fan of this? Were you ever a fan of V for Vendetta? Did you watch the Natalie Portman movie?
I am. I think it's a great film. Some people give it a lot of crap for being a little bit too something, but I like its gore, its grotesque nature at certain times, because there's a heart in it. And I think like Natalie Portman and Hugo's Weaving, yeah, but I think their performances just brought it to a different place that wasn't just a graphic novel. It was there was just depth in it. And I mean, I like the way that it was shot. I think it was great. I think it shows a very a dystopian future, of course, but I think if they had more time, like they might in a TV show, I think they could really do something beautiful with it and just make something that is watchable. But I think they need to lean into the violence without letting the violence be the whole purpose of it.
That's a great point, because again, they could easily do that, be like all about the violence, as opposed to actually, focusing on with the story. Because the story, there's so much, again, depth into that actual narrative too. So you don't lose that, because of course there's a lot happening at that time. And of course, I wonder if it'll be like a period piece, or if they'll keep it kind of like relevant to today's, landscape. You think they'll kind of keep it where it's from there, Luke, or you think they'll kind of try to adapt it?
They can do both. I think that they're gonna go with current times because it will be more applicable at the end of the day. I would love to see a period piece, because I just like things that stay true to any time period, because it's just fun, because it's art. But I think that maybe they will push I don't know. I think it could be more adaptable to everyone if they don't make it current. If they were to make it a period piece and then let it resonate about what's going on today within whatever period they put it in. I mean, have they said anything about that?
No, not at all. Yeah. No, I haven't really. No, it just came out. Variety was the first person to actually break it, saying they're moving forward with it, and that was kind of it. So no casting news. All we know is the series so far. I don't even have an episode count yet. It'll probably be 8 to 10 episodes, typical, That's what I'm guessing. But I agree. I think that going back in the period piece allows it to breathe in its own, and you don't have to like force any kind of feeling into today's modern society. And again, because people will always say it's going to be, hurting these people or going against these people or about this, as opposed to just letting it live for what it is, like the story of it. And, V is very relevant these days too. Over on YouTube even, you'll see people wearing the V masks all the time doing like leaking stuff and doing like all these top secret things, and people are wearing the masks still. So it's still a very big thing.
Right. The Guy Fawkes mask.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So I've seen people all the time. They're being like, "We're anonymous." They're doing it all the time, posting stuff on YouTube. So it still breathes light, and it still has some kind of power, I think. So this might actually give it even more power too by bringing it back.
Yeah, I hope that.
Just what we need, another good movie about an anarchist who tried to blow up Parliament. Yeah.
GR super excited about there, Luke, huh?
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a big revolution thing. GR, of course, anarchists, of course, but like a big revolution.
A very bad attempt, Brian. You know what they call it over there? The gunpowder plot.
The gunpowder? No, really? I never heard that before.
Well, you at your age, you haven't studied Brit history enough.
Well,
why would we? We won that war. We're no longer part of Britain. We don't give a shit. What are we talking about?
Well said, Sean. Well said. But
we moved on.
But Guy Fawkes is not a hero over there. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
He was
a dirtbag.
Government. That was like back in the wind. That was like the 15th century or something.
1632, I think.
17th century. Yeah.
Well, I feel like what they did with the actual graphic novel really, really pushed it forefront, though, right? They really pushed it, right, Sean? They changed they put the barriers out there. Of course, it became more pop culture. Also, again, that movie really blew it up too. Which you'd be a star-studded cast like that, man.
It was great.
Who's going to play V? You think?
It was a great reflection of the war on terror, government listening to us, the jingoistic nature of trying to rebound and kind of harness some kind of spirit around country, despite country taking away rights, belief, and punishing beliefs, and it's very prescient. Alan Moore, whose birthday was yesterday, by the way. Happy birthday, Mr. Moore. Doesn't want anything to do with any adaptation of his comic books, by the way. So we don't really need to celebrate it. But no, V for Vendetta is just, it's up there, man. Like there are just so many of the things, like much of Alan Moore has done, is divisive, is rife for interpretation and discussion and analysis. And V for Vendetta is right up there with all the others that he's made and provided us this kind of entertainment and look into his viewpoint and what is wrong with society. I actually just got done reading his From Hell book. Highly recommend From Hell. It's about Jack the Ripper, which was very good as well. So actually, you might like that one, GR. I got a little British history for you. But no, V for Vendetta was a fantastic movie in terms of reflecting current times under the adaptationary kind of walls that V for Vendetta set for itself. But there is so much in V for Vendetta that is teased, that is mentioned in flashbacks and single panels that could be entire episodes of a TV show to kind of build out that flashpoint. Very much so like Damon Lindelof and was it J.J. Abrams? Might have just been Lindelof when he did the Watchmen series, right? There's a lot you can build on with V for Vendetta. There's a lot that you can kind of review and look back and dig in and give backstory to. There's so much there. It's just a really well-produced world, viewpoint, style. It's dark. It's gritty. It's an anti-hero. You're not supposed to like what's happening here, but you can empathize with it and you understand it. There's a little bit of, kind of mystique to it. The whole science experimentation of all of it. It's great. I highly recommend it. Very excited if this thing ever comes to fruition. So yeah,
they're pushing for it. But casting, you think that Hugo would come back? I mean, his voice was perfect for it.
He did a really great job with it. Not to say that other people did not in that movie, but I really I thought Hugo even was perfect for it. I think he was really good. It was a couple years past the Two Towers or whatever the fuck the Lord of the Rings bit.
Lord of the Rings. And I think the Matrix had been done already, right? They were
Matrix has already been done. Yeah, that's the Wachowskis connection there, obviously. No, I would be happy to see it if they want to go back in that direction, right? Again, I'm still very much in favor of new talent being discovered and being given opportunities to showcase itself. So
I agree.
we'll see what
It's always a
happens,
good
man.
thing. Get somebody new.
Yeah.
Don't put Chris Pratt in there, as you say, right? He's got enough
Please don't
jobs.
fucking make V. Please don't make Chris Pratt V, man. Please.
It's like you
No,
have
I
the
have
Chris
no
Pratt.
sway.
You're fighting Chris Pratt. I'm fighting Timothy Chalamet. It's what's happening all the time here on Cruise
I
Control.
wanted Chris Pratt to be Zelda, to be honest.
There you go. Now there's a role he can really wrap his hands around.
We had our jokes and japes about that one before. Thank you very much. That's so funny.
Brian, stop
Good,
it.
Luke. Really good stuff.
I
Luke.
can hear it. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah,
It's just Chris Pratt's voice. That's all he does. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
This
he'd be like, yeah. He'd be like, "Excuse me, princess," and I'm like, "All right." GR, what do you think though? Can this be a massive hit? The V for Vendetta could be a big hit on HBO Max, or maybe any platform it goes to.
It could be. I mean, Americans like that weird stuff, you know. And
That weird stuff.
The weird stuff, yeah. You never saw the movie, did you? The Hugo Weaving one, or did you?
I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah. It's the power of the performance in there too. It's like between him and Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman too. She steals the show a lot of times. She is great because she's abducted by him.
They paint it nice. The
Yeah.
guy, if you read the history of the guy, and I'm not talking about what you see on TV.
Yeah.
The guy was a fucking whacked out crazy person.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, he had no morals whatsoever when it comes to if he didn't like his beliefs, you were the enemy, and he would try to hurt you.
oh. Yeah.
And that's what this movie was about. I'm gonna go watch a movie where the bad guy's the hero. Sorry.
I know you do not like bad guy movies at all. Like you're not excited about Clayface at all.
I see what you mean.
Anti-heroes are not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the way they do the story is he's not. I think that Natalie Portman is the hero, ultimately, in this movie. She is the survivor. He is the broken man who ultimately, I think, I can't spoil it. I can't do it. It's I don't know. They don't make him out to be so much of a hero. You spend the whole movie kind of disliking him and his force and his manipulation and his just to make her do whatever he wants. And you just have to see the story that goes on in the movie, but they don't make him out to really be a good guy. He's a bad guy, but he has principles, I think, is what the movie is really about. But Natalie Portman, is his principles are power to the people. I mean, it's very broad, but Natalie Portman, is really the hero.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he is still an antagonist within the movie. He really is.
Even when he's blowing up the parliament and doing all that, like you can tell she's freaking out about it too. And
Well, I mean,
Because she has morals, yeah.
the torture,
Yeah, right.
the torture of Natalie Portman's character, right? Like
Yeah.
that is such a mind fuck of a moment in the comic book, and it is done pretty faithfully in the movie. You're not supposed to like this guy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like Alan Moore does that a bunch with his characters, right? Like the fact that like he has lamented and spoken about how he's disappointed that so many people like Rorschach, right?
people love Rorschach. I like
Love
Rorschach.
Rorschach. And he's like, no, dude, that guy's a racist and a homophobe. What the hell are you talking about? You should have never liked this guy. Yeah.
But I like his ink. But I like his ink blots.
Yeah,
And
right.
his ink blots are cool, I guess. And the trench coat. Everyone can get a trench coat real easily.
Oh man. Speaking of that, Zack Snyder just put a picture of him recently out as Rorschach recently, pushing that out online. And people are like, is Rorschach coming back right now? And he's like, I'm just posting old pictures of stuff I've done before. It's because Zack Snyder is having a fun time doing that these
Because
days.
he's got no job right now.
Zack Snyder does whatever Zack Snyder wants to
Boom
do.
was a terrible, terrible mistake. He's got nothing else to do, man. When I go through a bad spell, what am I going? I'm going through my memory box. What am I looking for?
It's true.
And you feel happy and great. What are we doing? Of course.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
Control.